At its original roots, back in the first two games, World at War and Black Ops 1, Call of Duty Zombies is truly a arcade shooter, and I guess the survival maps for Black Ops 2 as well. And I think this is where modern Call of Duty Zombies is truly falling down, or has fallen down, and straying too far away from its roots, going from a arcade-style shooter to kind of like Dead Island, but with way more guns. What made the what made the first game so great was the fact that they were very simple, but not necessarily easy. Like looking at games throughout history, games such as Pac-Man, Q*bert, Space Invaders, Tetris, Pong. All these games are simple, but not necessarily easy. And the objective is very simple: just survive as long as possible. And that's what made the original Call of Duty Zombies games so lovable, was just their arcadic style. And I think this really started to change on Black Ops 2 with maps such as Transit or Die Rise. And I'm not saying that the originally when they started to shift away from a more arcade style to going a bit more complex, some of the maps were great. I mean, I think Buried's one of the best maps of all times. Origins is a great map. Mob of the Dead is a lot of fun. We don't discuss Die Rise and Transit, but I think that's where that was balanced. It was arcadic enough to continue to be enjoyable by the casual audience, but for people who want something a bit more complex, it was still enjoyable. But looking at more modern zombies, I think anything from like World War II up until now, I mean, I'd even say Infinite Warfare as well. The path has strayed from the roots of just being survive as long as you can to adding in literal quests. Like I remember when World War II came out, big YouTubers were like, "Oh, we got to beat the Easter egg." I'm like, that's not an Easter egg. It's literally a quest. It literally gives you the steps as to what you're supposed to do. That's not an Easter egg. That's literally a quest. And like I said earlier, it's almost like modern Call of Duty is like maybe it's like trying to be Dead Island or like Dying Light, but with way more guns. I don't really know, but I think that's what's just ruining the modern Call of Duty Zombies. Is just they keep going further and further away from the roots. What made Call of Duty Zombies so special? That's spawning in with a weak pistol and then just slowly climbing your way up to being an unstoppable beast. With a bunch of OP weapons. And now it's more like just throwing in like microtransactions and trying to be like spawning with like a super powerful gun. I mean, that really does take away from the climb, from the feel, like being able to spawn in with a shotgun or an assault rifle. That really does take away from the climb of just starting in with a really crappy gun and then working your way up. And Call of Duty Zombies is no longer about just trying to survive as long as possible. There are quests. There's go do this, go do that, go pick this up, go pick that up. And this has really just driven away the audience, the old audience of Call of Duty Zombies, and why games such as Killing Floor or Skur Ritual or other round-based games have really been picking up, because people are losing interest. Like especially the older fans are losing interest or have lost interest. I've lost interest in Call of Duty Zombies because I don't want this quest-based zombies. Like, I want round-based zombies. And not like World War II, quote-unquote, round-based zombies. While World War II was fun at times, it truly wasn't really round-based. It was pretty quest-based. Like I said, literally having quests. Like, go do this, go do that. That just bring... Like, if Call of Duty was to bring back, the way it was back in the day, it's arcade style, I think people would still be looking forward to it. Would still really be enjoying it. But because of this Dead Island approach, this more complex approach, that's what's driving away so many of the OG fans. What has driven away so many of the OG fans, including myself. I haven't even played Modern Warfare 3 because it looks horrible. I played Vanguard once, and that's not something I ever want to do again. I feel sorry for the one guy I met who liked that game, but he told me it was the first Call of Duty he ever played. I feel sorry for that guy. But that's the video I just wanted to briefly discuss today. Is like why modern Call of Duty is failing. They've strayed so far away from its roots. it's not even Call of Duty Zombies anymore. It's like it's Dead Island with way more guns. And that's how you kill a series. I mean, you take what people love and then you just destroy it. That's how you ruin a series. That's what they've done with Call of Duty Zombies. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, y'all. Always remember that Jesus loves you. If you're new to the channel, I mostly review, discuss, and play zombie and horror games, so if that sounds interesting, maybe check out some of my other videos. Thanks again for watching. Peace.